I am somebody. I am Charlotte Bridges Fortin Grimke. I was born August 17, 1837, an African-American anti-slavery activist, poet, and educator. I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to Mary Woods and Robert Bridges Fortin, members of the prominent Black Fortin Purvis families of Pennsylvania. I was born into a family full of Black abolitionists. My grandfather was James Fortin Sr., who was a well-known abolitionist, and my mother, Mary Woods Fortin, was a Philadelphia Female Anti-Slavery Society member. During my childhood, I attended Higginson Grammar School along with white students, and later the Normal School in Salem, Massachusetts. I joined the Salem, Massachusetts Grammar Female Anti-Slavery Society and began teaching there. The first African-American teacher to be hired in Massachusetts. I was probably the first teacher to teach white students. In 1862, after Union troops liberated the islands of South Carolina, many Blacks escaped there, and I decided to teach there to help the anti-slavery cause. I found that the Black communities in the South were very eager for education. I write about my work at Fort Royal in an Atlantic Monthly article titled Life on the Sea Islands, which was influential in creating other schools. I worked all of my life trying to end slavery. I also tried to create equality between Blacks and whites as much as possible. I became too ill to continue teaching and returned to Philadelphia. After I retired from teaching, I was able to secure a position as a clerk at the Philadelphia branch of the U.S. Treasury Department. While working there, I met Francis J. Grimke. He was a Presbyterian minister. We were married on December 19, 1878, when I was 41. He was a nephew of a famed abolitionist and feminist Sarah Grimke and Angelina Grimke Weld. We eventually moved to Washington, D.C., and we had one daughter. Her name was Theodora Camellia, who died as an infant. One of the things I would like to be remembered for is my journals. My journals share my compassion toward my people who are enslaved. I have never been able to understand why whites thought they were so much better than Blacks. My journals also details my meetings with influential activists such as Maria Weston Chapman and Willis Brown. Charlotte Fortin, this information. Charlotte Fortin Grimke died on July 23, 1914 of a cerebral embolism, which I think today they may call it an aneurysm, but it has to do with the blood vessels in the brain. As we will see, many of the Black people at that time, their articles and works became published much later. She had works that was published 1981 and 1988. Her home, which is in Washington, D.C., as of today, has been listed on the National Register of one of the sites to see. Thank you.